Hello, welcome to Adam and Craig Do Stuff, where today we came to slay because we're doing the Dragon Slayer at Warwick Castle. So, after many years of wanting to come here, this is the first time we're doing Dragon Slayer, and we are very excited. It looks amazing from what we've seen, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's pyrotechnics, there's
Fire.
That's pyrotechnics.
Oh, okay.
There's pyrotechnics, there's dueling, fighting, I know there's horseback riding, obviously acting.
Projections.
That's
Is there
what I was
fireworks
looking for.
at the end?
There is
maybe?
fireworks
Yeah.
as well, which is sort of a pyrotechnic, but kind of different. Who are really excited for this. We've done a full day at Warwick Castle. We've been to see the War of the Roses show and the Falconer's Quest show whilst we've been here, and they are both phenomenal.
They are really good.
So, considering the budget that this looks like it's got, I'm just so excited to see what this brings. They've got a seating arrangement in the main courtyard in the castle, and you pay a different price based on where you sat. We're sat at the front. We splashed out on front seat tickets, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. We did get a discount.
We're in the front. We're getting to that bit, Adam.
No.
So we're in the front section. You do get annual pass discount. You get 20% off the tickets, but it's not very well advertised. You have to go into the FAQs and find a code to put in. They don't particularly advertise it that well, but you do get 20% off annual pass discount. So I think it starts from about 30 quid if you're at the back. I think that's before annual pass discount. So I think it's about 20 something pounds at the back, and then at the front I think we paid about 40 with annual pass discount. Afterwards we'll give our opinions on the pricing in relation to the show and in relation to the seating arrangements as well. Obviously we're only going to be sat at the front, but we can at least give some kind of view on what it might have been like at the back and whether it's worth paying the extra to be up front, can't we? Because if you're near the front, you're near the stage, but they do have an aisle down the middle where the horses and the actors come up and down, so you should get a fairly decent view from everywhere, but I'm hoping that being a little bit closer to the stage will be a little bit more exciting. The main Warwick Castle closes at 5, Goats. Warwick Castle closes at 5 o'clock, and the gates for Dragon Slayer open at 6:15, but the show doesn't actually start until 8:15. So whilst you wait in, there's new food stalls all around here. You can see there's donuts and there's, I can't remember what else there is.
There's some bars.
Yeah, there's some bars, and there's of course a merchandise shop, because why wouldn't there be a merchandise shop? But it is literally just the lawn and the food trucks, isn't it? The front of the castle is closed off, including like Horrible Histories and Zog. You can't get down towards the Falconer's Quest, and you can't go in the Peacock Garden, so it is literally just the lawns and the food trucks that you've got for 2 hours.
And they've got some Roman actors as well.
Yes, I thought you said Roman.
No, roaming,
yeah, they've got some roaming actors. So, I mean, I personally wouldn't advise turning up too early, because, I mean, although there's food here, you get an allocated seat, so it's not as if you need to be rushing to your seat. And there's not a great deal really to do here for 2 hours, is the way you're waiting.
No.
But you can sit on the lawn in the British summer and enjoy a drink. Oh, you're also not allowed to bring your own food in, which obviously normally at Warwick Castle you would be, but Dragon Slayer you're not allowed to bring your own food in. But we did manage to smuggle in a Diet Coke, didn't we? Hey! Oh my God!
It's under there. It's gone in. It's gone. It was under your seat. Sir, grab it. Grab it.
Welcome all to Warwick Castle. Up next, Sir Godfrey. With revenge.
But first, I burned her, then I killed you. What's that? Come on there. Kill her. Execute him! No, please!
So just in the interval now, and I tell you what, that first hour went by so quick. But I think it's because it was just really good. Like, really enjoyed it. I think that's why it just felt like it moved so fast.
Non-stop from start to finish.
Yeah, non-stop from start to finish. There was no like gaps, were there really? So it just went from scene to scene really flawlessly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so far, it's absolutely phenomenal, isn't it? Like, it starts off good, and then it just sort of, every scene they just step it up a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more, don't they?
Yeah.
Certainly the bit with the, I don't know if it's a giant or a troll, I'm not quite sure, but that bit was really good.
Yeah, it was really
for
good.
more reasons than one.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was a really good scene. And also the, I'm really bad with names, but there was that skull-headed thing, you know, it had like a skull of a deer or something on it. That was absolutely phenomenal. Plenty of fire going on, and that's
action.
Yeah, and that's only the first act. Like, that's only the first half. So we've got the whole finale, which I think is about half an hour left. We've got
so it's an hour and then interval and half hour.
So we've still got the whole finale with the actual dragon and the fireworks and everything. But even just like at the beginning when they were doing the archery, they were just like, let's put some fire in. Why not? Why not? It doesn't really make any sense, but I don't care. I'm here for it. It was just great. It was just absolutely fantastic. It's a really good story.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Really cool.
Guy of Warwick is a legend, isn't he? A little bit predatory, if I'm honest. Doesn't take no for an answer, but you know, still, he won the woman in the end. Oh, spoilt it for you there. But yeah, I'm really excited for the second half, and I can't wait to talk to you about how good it was afterwards.
No threat. Then their ships grew bigger and bigger. Their war drums grew louder and louder. It was like the beating of a dragon's cruel heart. All those who watched were filled with a dreadful foreboding. Then dragon ships crashed onto the shore, and the ferocious Norsemen swept forward like a
I saw the fire in its eyes. I smelled the stench of blood on its breath. Loose!
against the terrifying beast across. He had almost single-handedly defeated. During his life, he was a beacon of strength.
So we have just seen the finale of Dragon Slayer, and that was stunning, wasn't it? That
was really good.
Absolutely phenomenal. That
really
was
good show.
so good. I don't want to spoil anything, but that was not how I expected it to end.
No, me
if
neither.
I'm truly honest.
No, me neither.
There's a bit sort of about halfway through the second half that I thought was going to be the finale, and actually it carries on, and I really didn't expect it to go where it was going, and that's a really good thing, because it was so, I really don't want to spoil it. I didn't even film that much of I didn't film anything of the final scenes, because I didn't want to spoil on the vlog what happens at the end. But it was just a really nice ending, wasn't it? It was a really stunning end to it. The first half is more sort of
theatrical, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. There's more more stunt based, and more sort of acted, whereas the second half focuses more on the projections and the fireworks, doesn't it?
Yeah, really good projections though.
The projections were incredible, and there was I think it's the kind of thing that it would be really good to come and do again, because there's so much going on, like literally all around. The projections are on all the parts of the castle.
Front of you, to the left of you, to the right of you.
And like the actors are coming up and down the aisle. They're all around because the stage is sort of like almost a semicircle, isn't it? They're all around the stage. They're at all angles. There was just so much going on. Like in some of the battle scenes, there was like battles over there and battles on this side, and then a battle going on in the middle. And there was just so much going on. It's hard to sort of keep up with it all, isn't it? But it was just amazing. That was just really absolutely incredible. It was really good show. Well worth it. In terms of the seats, I'm going to be honest. Like it was quite nice being near the front, but I don't think
to stage.
But I don't think it's that much of a benefit,
No,
to be quite
no,
honest. I actually think. Sorry, go on.
Because if you're a short person like me,
And me.
then then you still get people obstructing your view if they're tall. Like
Because you're all just on the floor, aren't you? And it's
yeah.
really tight as well. You're
Yeah,
really,
that's
I mean, you're rubbing arms with the person next to you, aren't you? So, you know, you need to be comfortable with that. But I mean, if you go further enough back, it sort of slopes, doesn't it? There's a sort of...
Like them ones where it's like, goes up in like a step.
Yeah, it's, I don't know what the word, but yeah.
Like a leecher.
Yeah. So you're probably actually better off there because you can see over the top of everyone then, and you'd be able to see towards the stage a bit better. Whereas where we were, I mean, I filmed as best as we could, really, didn't we? But we were filming between people's heads because it was quite difficult to see at times.
Yeah.
It's a shame because the best seats really are on the aisle, aren't they? Like down the middle aisle.
Yeah, because when stuff was going on in the aisle, we kind of couldn't see that very well at all.
No, because people were in the way. So I think the pricing system would be better if you paid to be on the edge, really, wouldn't it? Because I'd rather pay to be there than pay to be sort of pay more to be where we were, which wasn't bad, but it wasn't an amazing seat, was it?
No.
To be quite honest. So I wouldn't prioritise sitting near the front. If you want to, it is probably slightly better than being on the floor, sort of at the back of the floor, but I think the better seats are probably at the back where it slopes, to be quite honest.
Yeah.
Or right at the front, but you only pick a block. You can't pick a row. You can't pick a seat, can you? You literally just pick a block. So we picked the front block. If you could pick to be on the front row, it would be amazing. It would be, you'd have a really good view of everything, wouldn't you? Because there's not even that many seats on that row. But it is what it is. But a stunning show. I cannot recommend that enough. I really want to come and do it again, but I don't really think we can afford it. We have also done a full Warwick Castle vlog, so that'll be on the channel as well. Go check that out. We've got some European parts coming up in September, so subscribe for all of that. Give us a like and a comment if you've enjoyed this, and we will see you next time we do stuff.